Hey guys, welcome to the TradeWave Academy. So in this particular video, this is me coming to rant about the Forex market. This is me coming to tell you about my ups and my downs on the Forex market, my best times in the Forex market, and my worst times, because it takes all this to be a professional trader, for you to come to a point where you are confident that every single day, every single week, or every single month that you can confidently trade the Forex market and make good money. Okay, so it takes all these experiences to actually come to bring you to that point where you have really become a very good trader. So what I want to share with you are my experiences, how I started Forex trading, how the journey has been over the years, how much money I've probably been able to make. I might not tell you the digits actually, but however, I'll tell you how much money I've been able to make, and some of the losses I've had along the way. So it's going to be an amazing video. I'm hoping that it's actually going to be really short. I don't know how long this video is going to be, but I'm hoping that it is not long at all. So stay with me to the end of this video. You might probably you will definitely learn something that will help you to become a better trader. Okay, so that said, my name is Chazo Kamumbinwa. If you don't know, I'm the CEO of TradeWave. And we also have an academy in TradeWave. TradeWave is a company, but TradeWave Academy is like a sub institution under TradeWave. Okay, so what we do is we teach Forex. We teach people how to trade, how to make money in Forex. Okay, and I try as much as possible to help people to avoid all the mistakes I made when I was learning how to trade, all the money I lost. I try to, as much as possible, give out quality knowledge, quality education that helps people to dive right into profit. Okay, I tell people, which is a true story, it took me 3 painful years of losing money. I started from of course I'll tell you how I started, but I started from losing my pocket money. I took loans from bank, I lost it, borrowed money, lost it, people invested money, lost it. 3 years back-to-back losses and all of that, before I finally got to a point where I became profitable. Okay, so I'll tell you about all those challenges in this video. Okay, so far that's what we do at the TradeWave Academy. We teach Forex and we help people become profitable. But as a company, we manage funds, we do portfolio management, and we're also doing some other things which will hopefully fully be diversifying into real estate and all of that by next year. Okay, but that said, now I started Forex trading when I was in 300 level. I was on a holiday one very fortunate day. So I was on a holiday, so I saw this ad on Facebook that talked about Forex. They said they were going to do a Forex seminar, and they invited everyone who wanted to come around for the seminar. It was going to be a free seminar. So I decided, well, this is me on holiday, 300 level. What am I doing with my time? I just have to go learn and see what they have to offer. So I came there after the training. That very first day, I mean, it was like I found life. Like, it was that day I felt like I've come alive. Okay, so after that particular seminar, they said we're going to continue the next day, which they didn't actually continue the next day. So but that night when I went home, I told my elder sister, that I found it. Like, this is what I want to do with my entire life, because I was a physical therapy student at the time, but I already knew that I would not love to work in a hospital. Like, I'm too emotional to work in a hospital. The few times that we were going for ward rounds and hospital visitations, hospital practice and all of that, anytime I see a patient like that's like in a helpless condition, I just feel like crying, throwing up, all of that. So I just knew that I wouldn't want to do this with my entire life. Okay, so I was looking for other opportunities, which Forex was it at the time. So I came back home. I couldn't sleep that night. Like, I literally could, like, seriously, man, I couldn't sleep. Okay, I was awake till about 3 a.m. into the night. So I watched, like, the guy that taught us gave us a link to watch a particular video on YouTube, which I watched. After watching that video, I had to watch it because it was too intriguing. Like, I felt like the possibility of knowing that I could handle my money by myself, like I could make money by myself on my smartphone without having to answer anybody, without having to look at anybody. It was all I've ever wanted in my entire life. I've always loved independence. Okay, so I felt like I had found the opportunity, the skill that would grant me that level of independence. So I watched a lot of videos, watched a whole lot of videos, and I decided that I was going to trade. That was that same night I decided that I'll get to the extreme of whatever this thing has to offer. So fast forward 3 years from then, I started funding from $5, funded $10 some point, finally $15 some point, $100, which I can't forget. And finally $100, I decided to trade it, use it to trade binary options, IQ options at the time, and the money was nowhere to be found. I lost the money, but so that was like my most. I've lost over then. I've lost like $3,000, $6,000, $10,000, $20,000 in the market. But you see that $100, that was like the most painful loss I've had, because that was like my entire life at the time. Okay, that was and I think that was part of the money I was supposed to use and pay for some fees in school, something like that. I can remember vividly. I was inside a bus. I was inside the public transport. So it was this kind of trades that just come with some form of impulse, like take the trade now. So I entered the trade with my whole $100. Like I was hoping that this would be like massive cash out. I lost the money. It was painful, man. That's my most painful loss to date. Okay, even after I lost all that, huge sums of money, like that has been that $100. That was my entire life, man. So it was really painful. So over 2 years, I just kept learning anyway. Just kept learning, because I just loved it. Even then I wasn't even making any profit. I was still just talking to people about it. I was like, why don't you learn this? I was just excited about the whole idea of making money from the comfort of my home. That has just been my entire, the joy of my life, right? So I started learning. So after 3 years, I had graduated at the time. I was now waiting for my internship, to go for my internship program, all of that. So at the point, I now started. I decided to take this thing much more seriously. So I was practicing every single day. I spent 9 months at home, before I finally could secure a place to do my internship. So I was just spending the time just learning, practice. That was all I was doing with my entire time. Okay, so after a little while, I found out I had already it came to a point where I knew I had known almost everything. There was nothing you could tell me about Forex at the moment that I did not know, the fundamentals, the technicals. I was good, but I was just not making any money. I couldn't explain why. You understand? I couldn't just explain why I wasn't just making money. Now, I'll tell you how the breakthrough finally came, how I now finally became profitable. Okay, so at the time I now got my internship. Then I was in my internship working. We had a salary that were being paid at the time. They were paying us about 138,000, I think, 108,000. Yeah, I think that was the money they were paying us at the time as physical therapists working somewhere here in Nigeria, Federal Medical Center somewhere here in Nigeria. So at the time I was making more money, but at the time I now noticed that I was no longer under pressure, the pressure that I used to be to trade, because prior to this time of getting internship, I was practically jobless. Trading was practically my only source of income. You understand? So I was looking to it. So I was always under pressure to trade, always under pressure to find something to do. I didn't tell you, but I think I missed this part of the story, that at some point I had to even go into start attaching myself to a particular guy that was a full-time trader at the time. So I'll go to his office, trade with him and all of that. And it was always it always was ending in tears for me. Okay, I think this movie behind me is actually distracting. Let me pause this movie. I'll be back shortly. So guys, we're back. So at the moment I was just I wasn't under pressure because I had already started my internship as at then, and I wasn't just under pressure today because at the end of the month I get to collect my salary, 138,000. So I was somewhat comfortable. So what I finally started noticing, that at that time I was becoming less and less under pressure to trade. So anytime I don't see a kind of setup that I would love to trade, I just don't trade. Anytime I come to the market and I don't see a setup that looks really nice, I just do some other things. No pressure anymore. And guess what? I began to take really good. That was when I now became profitable. I became profitable unconsciously. It was after 1 year into making consistent profit that I now started thinking what changed? What changed? Because my strategy did not change, my time of trading did not change. What was now the difference? The difference was there was no more pressure. I wasn't under pressure to make the money. I wasn't under pressure to want to enter the market, look for trading setups that are nowhere. I was just trading as probably a hobby, just to pass time, something like that. And I found out that that's why I can't stop saying this. If you are a newbie trader, or if you want to go full-time into trading, have a passive source of income. It helps you more than you can tell. It helps you to avoid like very shitty trades. It helps you to avoid like those kind of market situations where you are under pressure because you need money. Because once you see, let me tell you, when you need money, when you're in need of money, your brain does not function well. That's the human mind is somehow connected to money. I don't know why, I don't know how, but once you are under pressure to make the money, you almost never make it. It just keeps eluding you. Okay, so I found out that the reason why my trading experience changed, my results changed, was simply because I had some other source of income that like was sustaining me at the time. You understand? Now, over the years, Forex has actually made me the biggest money I've ever made in my entire life. But however, on a day-to-day basis, I don't look up to Forex like, money to maybe feed my family, take care of my wife, take care of myself, fuel my car, eat out, dress good, look good. I don't look to Forex to give me those kind of little money that I need for running around. But it gives me like the big money. Now, it gives me like the massive, like the millions, right? Okay, but the little other things I need to just take care of my daily activities, I really don't actually depend on Forex for that. So I'm not under pressure. In a full week, I can actually confidently take like 1 or 2 trades. Now, but those 2 trades, trust me, like those are qualitative trades. You understand? Now, the reason why I actually take much more frequent trades now, because I have a lot of people looking up to me, for signals and all of that. So sometimes I just have to just give out the signal, and of course it has been profitable over time. But my regular style of trading, my personal, before I started giving out signals, in a whole week I can just take like 4 trades, and the 4 trades, 3 is actually profit. Okay, sometimes the 4 of them would actually be profit. You understand? So that's I'm not on that. I've been able to just create some other little passive streams of income here and there that just keeps me going. So once that pressure is off, like you just know that you're doing well. Okay, you just see that your trading results actually change. A lot of traders are messing up simply because Forex is their only source of income. Some of the guys you see out there, like the guys sharing the cars, the big houses, the blah 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 blah, those guys you're seeing, probably some of them are actually making more money on blogging, on doing the YouTube thing, than they actually making trading, doing the main trading. Okay, but this is part that they don't tell you, but I'll tell you. Okay, so you really just need to be careful, who you're looking at, who you're watching out for, who you're following. It's really good. Of course, it takes a lot of hard work to actually get to the point where they're making money from blogging, doing the YouTube thing and all of that, which I totally respect that. Like, I'm not saying they are bad traders. Please don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that those guys you're looking at, they are, trust me, they are really excellent. I've followed a whole lot of them very closely. They're really good traders. Okay, but however, just know that the pressure that you're feeling, they're not feeling it. You understand? That's what I'm trying to say. What I'm trying to say is that the pressure that you are feeling to take trades, to make money from trading, they are probably not. They're just going about their life, doing their normal things. Then when they get like really good setups, that is when they trade. But like you being a beginner, newbie, really don't know nothing about trading, you just feel like the same pressure, the same way you're feeling, the same way they're feeling in the market. So you're always out for looking for signal. Hey, the market. You wake up 2 a.m. in the midnight. The first thing you're looking at the Forex market. You wake up by 4 a.m. You're looking at Forex market. You're in the market. You're looking at the Forex market. Oh, God, you will not make any money. You will not make any money that way. Trust me. So I made a video here where I talked about the attributes and the character that makes you a good trader. So I think maybe I'll just link it somewhere up, in this particular video, or so here or here, I don't know, one of them. Okay, so that you would actually watch that video, find out what makes a good trader, like a really good trader. Okay, the characters that makes like a good trader. So you need to watch that video if you are yet to watch it. Okay, so this is actually my story so far. I'm not done with the story. I don't want to get to the point where I don't want to call figures. Okay, but trust me, Forex like has really I'm a more of a real estate person. I just love properties than I value cars, flashy things. Okay, so that's my kind of, because I actually at the end of the day I want to diversify into real estate. Okay, so my interest is actually more on real estate. I don't do the flashy cars, the big cars. That's not my kind of lifestyle. Okay, but however, like Forex has really blessed me a whole lot. Okay, a lot of money has been made here, and of course a lot of money has been lost. But however, the money I lost trading Forex is the money I made from Forex. So sometimes when I say I lost $20,000, I lost $50,000 in trading, I made it from trading too. You understand? We didn't steal the money from nowhere, man. I mean, I made the money from here, but I lost it. But when you lose money, it's painful like it's your own money, because of course it's your own money. So even if you make $100,000 in Forex and lose $3,000 out of 100,000, it's still painful, because the 100,000 you make is your money. I mean, this is a product of your hard work, your intelligence, your smartness, and all of that. Okay, so this is just my very simple story to encourage you out there. I don't know whether you're a beginner, I don't know what level of your experience in Forex market, but trust me, this is like the very best place to be. A lot of joy to be experienced here, and probably mixed with little sorrow and pain here and there. Okay, but ultimately, like, this is like the best place to be. So this is an encouragement to you. If you're a new trader out there, I mean, be encouraged, don't be discouraged. Okay, probably you've made losses. I made a video where I talked about my own share of losses. So if you've not watched that video, please go and watch it. I talked about like my losses, how much money I've lost, and all of that. So you probably need to watch that video to be encouraged. But trust me, you are in the right place. Okay, a lot of that. I mean, this is a $7 trillion market. We're talking about $7 trillion exchanging hands every single day. I mean, if you're able to grab like $1,000 every single day, I mean, imagine that. Just compound that over like 1 year and see what can happen out of your life. Okay, I mean, this is an excellent place to be. So this is the end of my Forex rant. So I'm hoping I've been able to encourage you. If you're yet to join the TradeWave Academy, please do well to join. In the TradeWave Academy, TradeWave Bootcamp course is a course I compile like my 6 years experience in the market, how I started, everything I've learned, and also in the video I teach the very exact the same strategy that I used to trade market that makes me all the money. Okay, so if you're ready to grab that course, the link will be somewhere in the description. Grab that course. I mean, it's actually like a discount at the moment, so get that course for yourself and learn how to trade and make money from the comfort of your home. Okay, so I think that's all. So if you want to join a Signal channel, free Signal, it's actually free, like totally free. I think like sometimes 2, sometimes 3 signals during the week, free Signal. Okay, so join the group if you're here to join, and let's make the money together. Okay, so that said, cheers, peace out.